entitled Fans and Developers. We are continuing with this lecture for M.D.C. Game Jam. In this fourth lesson, we will continue working on our movement methods. For now, we have one simple movement in 2D space. This is movement on vertical. You can create any movement you like. Vertical from one side to other, or horizontal. For horizontal movement you will need to change value position.x, and for vertical, as we do, you will change position.epsilon. Just to remind you, position is get position for our root object, which is this kinematic body. And we are adding one other body here. This will be area 2D. And for this we will change collision shape. When you want to change any object to other type, just click right and change type. After that you only need to select which type you want to change. This area will have collision shape, and collision shape will be something like this above this previous shape. And we will add some more elements here. So let's continue. We can add some images, but I want to show you something, and for that we will need another kinematic body. So create another kinematic body with collision shape, and we will create capsule shape for this. We'll put it somewhere here. This kinematic body will move to have some kind of overlapping above area 2D, and for that we will create just one if. So condition with input dot is action just pressed. We will use this, and we will change position of this object. We will use this syntax. So one level towards root, and then get node. This will be, I think, okay. And then we will change position. So we will set position in a vector2 variable, and this variable will have some parameter. For now we will write it 0, 0, and if we want to test it, we will need to do some things. So we will need to enable visible collision shapes, and if we want to move it somewhere here, we will need to see this position. Just click on a corner and hold left mouse button to see. This is something like 8136. Let's try this. Okay, and we will have this movement. Let's see. Its movement is okay. So movement is okay, but I think this is good. Now our goal can be this: when we have overlapping over this this collision shape, so when character use platform will move, but before that platform will stay still. So this will be solved very easy. We will just say if move to end, and we will variable will be false. So move to will be false. If move to is true, then we will have movement. So this is good. And now when I move it, let's see what's happening here. Default variables. Do we set something here? 120, 120. Okay, we will change it, but for now this, so we have this collision shape, and when we move it, he will move toward collision, and if this is not used, so if we don't have this, our movable platform will move. Okay. Let me see. Initial position 0 towards 120. We will solve it on a run. But for now, this is one thing I want to do. And now other thing. Other thing is we need this to move here. And why this don't move, I don't know. So let's see something about this kinematic body. Maybe this kinematic body is not set properly. Position 0, 0. Collision shape, position. Okay, we find it. This will go there. This will go there. Okay. Now move here. And This is okay. 135, 135, 135, 136. It's okay. Let me see again. Great. Okay. I like this. And this will be solved. So I just want to solve this, but let's work what we can do. We need to create some code to test this kinematic body, or to test is any object overlapping here. To do that, we can do something like this. First, we will declare this object. So this kinematic body will be declared somewhere, for example here. Ready variable. This will be temporary character, and his position. His position is not important for now. Let's do it something like this. Temporary character will be this, and we can use here to set a position. Also because we don't know what is happening here, I think the best for us will be to use something like variable temporary character position will be temporary character dot get position, as you know from previous lecture, and we will have this get position here. And now we can try something like temporary character position plus something, and this is x, and here will be we will use temporary character position dot epsilon. If this work okay, if didn't, we will need to test some parameter. This position, and when we click, he moved in 100. It's okay. Now it is okay. So we only need to see what's going on screen. We have movement, so now we can set this move to parameter. So if move to end, and now our platform will not move, stay in place. If we click right, our temporary character is moving. Thank you, God. This function. So I just want to show you this. So we need character to go and have some overlapping over some collision shape, and then we will activate platform to move. Before that, platform will not move. Why? Because we add this move to variable as condition. Move to is false and move to will be true only if our temporary character have some overlapping, but for this I think it will be better to use area. So we will create some variable. This variable will be something like this, and we will try to get this area node. Okay, and to use overlap, but I don't know, overlaps area, overlaps body, overlaps body. Let me see what is overlaps body. If through the given body overlaps the area 2D, it's okay for us. Note that this result the test does not immediately after moving object for performance is always updated once per frame. Once per frame. We are good with once per frame. Okay, let's try to use it. Overlapping body, but which body? This will be this kinematic body. We declare it here, so this is temporary character. So overlapping body, temporary character. Okay, now we have variable, and I will use print here to see is this working. Now we only need to start our scene to see. For now is false, but if I move it in screen, it's true. Okay, it is good. It is good. So when overlaps body happen, we will have true. We only need to write one simple line. So if overlap, which means if overlap is true, we will do what? Move to is some variable will be equal to you can program this in 2 lines like this, but for this purpose 1 line is okay. And now if this is true, then this will be true, and if other condition is true, we will have movement. I think we are close to what I want to show you in the beginning. So we have one character, and when character use platform, platform moves. When character use platform, before that, as you see, platform is stationary or not moving. Now we have a little bit big code. I hope you will understand what is going on here. So we declare some variables, add a move to variable. We use only this to shorten programming. Get parent because it's one level towards root. Check overlapping. If overlapping is true, then we use this condition and our object move. This needs to be inside condition if because it's change position with this data, and we only here get position for our temporary character to use this. And now we can add some other thing here on a scene. We will add some static bodies. So static body with collision shape and with some sprite. Collision shape will be rectangular shape. Sprite will be some image for platform. When you create images for this, I will put this collision shape here to see what's going on. We have this activated. For precise setting, you can always turn off this snap if you use it. I can explain it. This static body is defined here, 0, 0 position. Okay, we can use object children selected for movement. Move it. No, we will move it later. This, okay, let's stay. We will need one more, so duplicate. With duplicate on a parent, we will duplicate complete. As you see, we duplicate all elements. We need two parts. What we will add more? We will add one sprite, but not like this. One sprite. This sprite will be some I don't know how to call it. Vertical movable platform panel, whatever. And we will need 3 more child node sprite, just to add some sprites. So 3 sprites. This sprite will be for up. This sprite will be for down. This sprite will be for stop. Okay, I prepare some sprites and now I will use it. You can do something similar. So this will be one sprite. For up we will use this. For down we will use this. And for stop we will use this. Okay, good. This is now one complete element. Let me see what we have. Okay, this platform have position, but I want to show you how to work with lots of elements created inside the design window. We will reset this position just to check if this is all 0. Maybe it's not. Position, this is inside. Okay, this is good. This is okay. Okay, all elements are okay. Now you can configure this snap. I configure it with the grid step 8.8. This is horizontal vertical, and I will enable it to snap my object, and then I will try to put object on screen. This object can go somewhere here. This static body, I will move it. Oh, what's happening? Everything is okay. This static body will move somewhere here. You see, this is easy because it's snap to position. Now we will use this static body, and I will put it here, and we only need to use this panel, enable visibility, and move it somewhere here. So now we have some elements. Let's see. Okay, now we have platform, and we can move our object or character, and platform moves. Now I can turn off these visible shapes, and if you imagine we have some character, and when this character moves towards platform goes in some direction. In our situation, towards up. This will be mainly everything what I want to show you in this video lecture. You will need to create this element in some graphic program. You don't need to create it exactly as I did, but try to do it by yourself the best as you can, and try to use this principle what I explain you. I can create one more lecture for this. For example, in this lecture we can add some other element. We can change these sprites here to show where platform is moving, up or down. And the main thing is to have this overlapping properly used, and when you have overlapping, your platform will move. Thank you again for your attention. This will be all in this lecture, and maybe every third day we will have a new video. Maybe, I cannot promise. Maybe sometime we will have something later, maybe on the 4th day, 5th day, maybe once in a week, but you will get some quality video lessons for free to create some good game. Okay, this will be all in this lesson. Have a good day following your GODOT way. Bye bye.